Okay, good morning. Okay, great. So, can we start? Okay. So, yesterday we had done basic mathematic operators in R. Then we also learned, how do you assign mathematic operators, right? Oh, sorry, assign variables, right? We also did some rules, right? If you have missed our programming classes yesterday, we have just done very basics, right? And I want you to, you would have probably gone through the recordings. The recordings are there, I think. See, the recordings are there. Can you see May 3 recording, right? Being human. I'm missing your name. Sorry about that. Right? But you should have gone through the recordings. Ram, are you joining for the first time? Farhan, yeah, Farhan. You missed the class yesterday, Ram. But you did attend the class day before. And if you remember, I told you that we will not be using labs. I will prefer that you download our studio and come. So I would want you to download our studio. Okay. I would want you to download R and R Studio. The guide to download R and R Studio are there in the self guide material, installation and configuration guide. Please follow the instructions and download our studio if you have not RAM. Then only you can continue, right? And of course, since you have missed, we'll not be able to just recap everything what we have done, right? So you'll have to maybe pick up from where we have started. Farhan, you just have to click on the link. The recordings will download. Right now, I'm please understand via this one link. Just click on this link and the recordings will start. Downloading of the recording will start. Okay. Anyways, let's continue. So we had done variables yesterday, right? Today we are going to do the data types, right? So in R, all of you can see my screen. Can I continue? Okay, great. So in R, of course, R is a software that deals with data, right? So it classifies data into some basic data types and some advanced data structures are there, right? Basic data types are numeric, integer, character, date, time, and logical, right? We're going to first see basic data types and then we'll go to advanced data structures. Okay, basic data types, numeric. So let's assign the value of, let's assign value 100 to x and make sure it is, I'm putting it as small x. So make sure if you want to just let it remain the same, so it's a small x. Okay, line number 20. Assignment operator. Who will tell me the shortcut to assignment operator? What is the shortcut for assignment operator? Exactly, alt plus hyphen. Very good, right? So these shortcuts are really going to help you, right? Okay, now, and when you run line number 20, observe the value of x being saved in the global environment. Is it saving? Yes. Okay, great. Right. What about others? is the value of X saving in the global environment for you as well? Okay, great. Right. Now, if I have to check what is the data type of X and in what data, as what data R has saved X, I will write class of X. Run line number 24. Class of X. First way of doing it. What answer do you get? Run class of X with a small c. Remember, these are small case. Okay. How can I see first quadrant lines in my exactly good. Sachin, you want to open this file? R script. This is R script, right? Sachin, you want to open the R script? File, new file, R script. Okay. Another way is I'm going to check, I can check whether this is a particular data type or not. In first way, I'm just asking R, okay, tell me the class. In second way, I'm checking whether the class is integer or not. Is dot integer. But why I'm getting this as false? Can anyone tell? Under looks to be an integer, integral value. Why am I getting is dot integer x as false? Anyone? Remember, if I have to specifically make a number integral number, I have to put L with it. Capital L. We used capital L yesterday, right? Right? So it is it will not be a integral it will not saved as an integral number, but yes, it will be saved as a numeric. So if I check is dot numeric, I get an answer yes or true, right? Can someone tell me why is dot numeric 31 line is giving me x not found? Exactly, case sensitive, right? So this is and let's check is dot character also. What answer do I get? False. Okay. So as I mentioned, numeric is different from integer. Very subtle difference. I, again, as I mentioned yesterday also, very rarely you will classify a number as integer, right? Numeric is integer. Oh, sorry, integer and numeric are different, right? Numeric is a bigger, so, or you can say integer is a subset of numeric, right? So all the if I classify a number as integer, line number 38, just classify I as, sorry, assign the value of 5L to I, right? And keep observing when you save a when you assign a value, it do come in the global environment. Now, when I check class of I, it will come to be integer. Now, if I check this, of course, it is going to be integer. Now, if, can you tell me what will be the response to line number 44 without running? Is this a numeric number? Are integers numeric numbers? Yes. Right? Why? Santosh, are integers, isn't integer a subset of a numeric? Right? So if you run this is dot numeric, you will still get true. But the otherwise, I just showed it to you. If you save it as numeric and you ask is dot integer, you will get false. Clear? Is it clear to all of you? Right? Or the other way, class of 5L, you get integer. Okay. You can also multiply. What do you want me to explain? I'm saying very simple. These are my, this is a subset of, this is a set of numbers and this is integers. Integer is a subset of numeric or not? Yes. If integer is a subset of numeric, are all integers numeric? Raju will tell. Correct. So that is what I'm saying. If you classify a number as integer 5L and you check is I, which I have assigned a value of 5L, is it numeric? What answer will I get, Raju? True, isn't it? That's what I mentioned. And I said otherwise, if I mention a number as numeric and I ask, is it an integer? I will not get true. I'll get false. Okay? Okay, fine. Lucky, what is the issue? I am not just part of this class. Why? What happened? What error comes, Sachin? You can just mention the error that is coming. If you can just mention the error, then only I'll be able to help you. You can copy and paste the error. I not found because you have not run line number 38. First run line number 38 and check whether the variable is saved in the global environment, then run this is dot integer I. Lucky, what is the issue? You did not respond to my question. Lucky, did you join late? I have not been following. All these lines are not in mine. And the integers. Not in mine means we are, I, all of us are writing these codes. I am not sharing these files now. I will share the files after the class is done. So you have to write these codes and get into the habit of writing also, na? Okay. Did you Lucky, is that okay? So you have to write these, right? Start writing it with me. Okay. Now line number 48, 49 and 50. I can do integer multiplication and check the class. Line number 48, 6L and 4L. It is going to give me integer answer, right? Integer multiplied by integer is integer only. Integer multiplied by numeric, line number 49, 6L multiplied by 4 is also going to is going to give me numeric answer. Okay? Remember this. Integer multiplied by a numeric number will give me numeric. Is that clear? So what it means is you have to explicitly define integer. Okay? And similarly for line number 50, unless and until integers are explicitly defined, you can't assume it to be an integer. Okay? Lucky, have you started writing? At least Okay, thank you. Please keep responding. Otherwise, as I said, then there, I mean, communication gap really slow. It slows down the speed of the group, right? Thank you. Yeah, line number 50. 2.3 is a numeric number. It's a right? No, 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 no. It's not okay. Yesterday we did mathematics operators, right? Did anywhere I mention dot is equal to multiply? Then it's a numeric number. That's okay, no problem. Okay, moving to character variable. Okay, let's assign these values. Line I want you to write line number 54, 55, and 56. Please write line number 54, 55, and 56. And notice you can assign character variable in double quotes or single quotes. Both will work. Okay. So let's assign these values. And if since again it is x, small x, and if you write line number 54, your numeric value of x which you assigned earlier, it will be overwritten. Okay. Remember this. And once you write line number for 54, 55, 56, check the class of y, x. First check, you can check the class of any of them. It will come out to be character, right? Next command we are going to learn is nchar. Nchar means count of the characters. Okay, count of the characters in a variable. Xchar. Oh, sorry, nchar means char is coming from characters. Okay, nchar x. What answer do you get? And notice it's going to count even this blank space. Okay, within the double quotes, how many spaces have you occupied? Okay, it will even count the blank space. nchar x, what is nchar x for all of you? 11, right? Similarly, you can check nchar z. It comes to be 19, and notice z. I'm again just re-emphasizing this. There is a, it starts with a blank. Can you see? Count of, not count of variable, Herman. It's count of spaces used in the variable. Count of variable means these are the count of variables, 4 in the global environment. I have 4 variables saved. Yeah. Did you notice Z? It starts with a blank. I deliberately did that so that just to make you sensitize that whatever is there, how many characters are there within double quotes, all of them will come, whether it starts with a blank or it starts with a letter. All the blanks will be counted. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Clear? Is that clear, Nchar? We have already seen class of Z, right? I'm sure all of you would have seen, right? Sachin, can you just see whenever you want to discuss an error, it will be good. This is for all of you. At least give me what is the error. At least type, copy and paste the error. It will really help me in nchar into x. Nchar x error comes. Sorry, I could not get that. Capital X, you must be typing capital X. Just check, Sachin. and class of y. You are first, you are somewhere you are writing capital Y, somewhere you are writing small y. Nchar again, nchar is in small. You are putting it in capital. Ram Gopal, object Z not found because you are using capital Z. Raj Lakshmi, object X not found. You have not run. You have not assigned the value of X. You have not assigned the value of X. Do you find X in the global environment as hello world? Lakshmi, it's there. Okay. Then for M, object X not found. So you have just joined the class. Did you assign the value of X? Okay, that's fine. It will work, still work. So what is the issue? After you assign these, did you run line number 54, 55, 56? Sachin, capital X. I just told you it is case sensitive. R is case sensitive. Please, you are putting capital X. You didn't run then. Then you have to run it first, na? You just don't have to write it, run it. Find the values in global environment, then it will work. Okay? Continue. Let's continue quickly now. Okay. nchar applied to numbers. Notice when I apply nchar to numeric value. Sachin, small x putting error, x not found. X because you have not run x. See, understand now you have to also start making sense of the errors. It is saying x not found. What does it mean? This is for everyone, right? So you have to start learning how to read the errors also, no? X not found means X. Do you see X in the global environment? Sachin, check. Why? So it means you have just written these lines, especially line number 54. You have written it, but you have not run it. You have to run it. Then you will find X in the global environment, and then you will see nchar X. Okay, is that clear? Okay, coming to nchar applied to numbers will convert numbers as characters. See, nchar is a command that will only apply to text value. Okay, see, nchar. If I write nchar, see, what does it say? Type is equal to character always. It will apply to characters only. So if I apply nchar to a numeric value, right, like line number 71 right now, see what it will give me the count of those letters used. It will give me the count of spaces used in that number. Clear? Also, it will for a negative, it will give count the space for negative as well. Clear? So just for your, if you want to maybe write these comments, I've shared these comments. Okay, line number 67 and 68 I've shared. No need to write those comments. Okay, if you want your these comments to be in your, otherwise I will share these files. I will share these files, but I will share it after today's class. I'll keep sharing the files after the class so that you are writing the codes. If I share the files, our files, Before the class, I know half the class will not write. Okay. So Julie, where did I share the files earlier? Are you in the class for the first time? What kind of question? Please, then please just check. Just think before you ask. We have already discussed Google Drive now. Where will I share the files? Only in the Google Drive. Wait. So many. Where do you share the file? Why is mine showing XX plus? Lucky, is this plus showing in the console? Are you getting this plus in the console? Okay, Lucky, press escape. Press escape. If you are getting, just press escape once. That you'll get out of that loop. We'll discuss this loop, right? Sometimes when you write a command in two sentences, right? In two lines, if you write a command in two lines, sometimes R get into the loop, right? And that plus symbol start coming in, right? To get out of it, press escape. You will get out of it, okay? And then click on, got it, Lucky? I think, Bharat, I have not checked it. Let me check it also, right? I don't remember. Let me assign a value D, right? And let me check nchar. I don't remember. I think it will convert. You can check, Lucky, what Lucky has asked. After nchar, if I check class of D, it comes to be numeric. It does not convert, Lucky, right? Oh, sorry, Bharat. Okay, it does not convert. Okay, it only for a numeric value, it only counts the characters used to write the number. Okay, let's quickly move to dates now. Okay, when we talk about dates, I hope I've answered everyone's query. See, when sometimes what happens is at particular instance there are so many comments coming up, right? So don't worry, I don't want to just not answer anyone, right? It may happen inadvertently, I may miss some comment. You can just put the comment again, right? Don't think that I don't want to answer anyone's query. Don't think that way, okay? Right? Does our save files automatically as you write? It is saving. No, once you see, okay, one more thing. Since Angela has asked this, everyone, see, can you see this red color? The name of the file is in red color. If the file is in red color, it means it is not saved. It is not, it means there is some unsaved data in it. There are some unsaved lines in it. Okay. Now you check whether your file is saved or not. So what will you do? If it is already, if it is an untitled file, you will first name it, save as. Okay. Now if this is already a save file, already a name file, like for, if it is a name file, like you have already named it, then I just need to press Control S. It will work. See, is it clear? Clear? Control S. But if I go to untitled and suppose I write something, right? I assign a variable, right? Notice my untitled has become red. Now if I do Control S, it will first ask me to save the file with a name. Okay, very similar to what is done, what is there in. Okay, now when you have multiple files open, like I have opened multiple files, right? And you want to move from one file to another, Control tab will really help you move quickly. Otherwise, you will just use mouse I would prefer you use Control Tab. Try Control Tab. Okay, that will really help you fasten your movement. Okay, Control Tab. Okay, sir, did you not share yesterday's file? No, I have not shared yet. I have not shared yesterday's file, Jordan. I'll share it today. Okay, because it is a complete module. I will share all these today. Okay, all of these today. And as I said, we will not be doing all of them. I will not do date and time advance, which involves a lubricate package, right? I will also not do lists and arrays. We don't have time to go through them. Okay, we will complete all others today. Okay, let's quickly continue, please. Right? Okay, I want you to write. Okay, by default, understand. By default, the date format is YYYYMMDD. Okay, by default means in base R rather, right? So if I am assigning a variable as date, right? I will write as dot date and notice capital D, as dot date with a capital D. Okay, right. I want all of you to write line number 85. Line number 85. Assign the value. Can you see when you write line number 85 and run it? Of course, don't just write. Run it also. I understand. At the start, we all make these mistakes. I would have also made these mistakes, right? Can you see this? D1. All of you can see D1 in your global environment. It is saved with UTC. UTC. Can you see UTC? It's a time zone, right? UTC time zone. Okay. I think it's the Greenwich time zone. If I'm correct, it's Greenwich mean time. You can just check UTC. Maybe I'll just quickly Google and check. UTC is, yeah, UTC time is universal time, right? Yeah, it's Greenwich mean time. Okay. Okay, clear? Getting error in what is char to date? Santosh, what is char to date? I don't have, I don't see any that such an object. Again, you are getting object D1 not found. What do you mean by that? English, plain English. Object D1 not found means it did not find it in global environment. Do you have D1 in the global environment? I was just discussing it, showing you that you should have D1 in the global environment. Then it means you have not run. You have just written line number 85, but you are not running it. After writing, you have to run it also, na? Okay, Sudha doesn't show UTC, but what error comes? Did you? Then you should tell me that error, na? What error comes? Okay, Sudha doesn't show UTC in the global environment. Why? Did you save it? Okay, then Sudha, I think just continue without it. I think maybe the version issue is there or some other issue. But if it is saving, we'll just check whether it's saved as a it's saved as a date or not. Right? We'll just check. Character string is not standard. unambiguous format. Santosh, please copy and paste your code. Lucky is saying, what is the essence of this code writing? Means, what do you mean by that? What is the essence of, we are learning the basics? Okay, we are learning here just the basics. We are just getting acquainted to writing these codes. You will not assign, I mean, when we will start doing data analysis and when we will start doing modeling, right? You will not be assigning date value to any variable. I told you yesterday also, Sachin, sorry, who asked this question? What is the essence? Lucky. I told you yesterday also. What is the format, Santosh? YYYYMMDD is 21. Can 21 be accommodated as a month? Okay. Lucky. Lucky, you will not be doing this. These are building blocks. Okay. You will not be doing this when you start writing models. Okay. So if it will be good if you respond also, so that I know whether you've got a satisfactory response or not, right? So essence here is just to get acquaint ourselves, get comfortable to writing codes. Otherwise, I will never write date, and even you will never write assign date. But this is how it is done in base R, so you should know how you should, once you write it once or twice. The purpose is that over today and yesterday, whatever we have done, it is only you are learning the alphabets of English. After you start writing pages, do you write ABC? Do you write A, B, C? Do you practice that? Right? Okay, I hope you got my response and you got a satisfactory answer, right? Okay, quickly, there are different formats of date. You can use slash, right? You can use dash. Okay, so try D2. Okay, D2 and D1 are still the same as dot date. Let's, I want you to write, okay, date 1. Fine. Write date 1. Okay, I've written date 1 twice. Let me delete it. Okay, when I ask date 1, it will give me this value. Okay, class of date 1. Can someone check class? I'm sure all of you would have checked the class also. Are you getting date? Okay, great, right? Nisha is getting character. Is it, Nisha, you are getting character? Date 1. Date 1, you are getting character. Why is that? Can you just copy and paste your date 1 wherever you have signed date 1? Okay, space in 1, yeah. Using phone. So you are able to write in phone also. Or okay, you are using your list coding in laptop. Okay. As dot date, Raju, D is capital in date. Sachin, hold on, I'll repeat when I complete date. What is the issue with Enchar? Tell me. Any confusion? Let me know. If there is any confusion, right, rather than writing repeat, if you have any question, you can ask me that question. Okay, let's continue. Sys dot date will give you today's date. See, sys dot date will give you today's date, and capital S, it starts with capital S and then there is a capital D. sys dot date with brackets will give you today's date. Okay. As dot numeric. Now this is important and interesting as well. This is important and interesting as well. Line number 104. If I I have a date, right? If I check as dot numeric for a date, I will get a number. Can you see? Try as dot numeric for a date variable that you have saved. Do you get a number? Now this number gives you the count of days from 1/1/1970. Is that okay? It will this as dot numeric will give you the count of days since 1/1/1970, and this was the day Unix time was formed. So Unix time system is what R follows. So, and I think the same happens even with Excel also, right? So they follow the Unix time, and I'm sure all of you have seen number date converted into some numbers in Excel, right? Right? So that count, that number is the number of days from 1/1/1970 when Unix time system was introduced. Okay? Is that clear? And the purpose of doing this is whenever you have to take, whenever you have to do the difference between the dates, right? I want you to write line number 109 and 110, date 3 and date 4. I'll share the codes so that I have shared date 3 and date 4, right? Now, this will give me as dot numeric date 4 and as dot numeric date 3. If I do a difference between them, it will give me the difference in the two dates, right? In number, in days, right? It will give me the difference in days, right? Try this. Line number 112. How many of you tried 112? Just type 112 in the chat window. If you have tried 112, just keep typing that, yeah, that line number, right? That will really help me in proceeding further. Okay. Now, sometimes you have date with time also, timestamps, right? That date with time is called POSIX CT time, right? You can just check, and if you want to read more about it, or see, let's check what is POSIX CT. If I want to check POSIX CT, learn about POSIX CT, I or if I want to take help for any command, right? I type question mark and followed by that, followed by the command, right? Notice if I run line number 117, question mark with POSIX CT, POSIX CT, notice only CT is in small case, rest everything is in caps. I will open some help section. Can you see? Did you open the help section? Right? It is giving you description of, it gives you the detail of time, date and time class. Can you see? With POSIX CT, you can create a date and time class, it is saying, right? And then a good description about what is POSIX CT. There are two basic time classes, date and time. Class POSIX CT represent the sign and the blah blah blah, a lot of things, right? Okay. Did you try taking help? Line number 117, right? Okay, good. After you wrote line numbers 117, I want you to assign use this as dot POSIX and create a date and time variable, okay, with double quotes. Angela, POSIX is a command used to create a variable date and time, to create a date and time variable, okay, date and time. So as dot POSIX if I use and I give this time, date and time, right? It will save this. See date 2. I run line number 119, and if I ask the class of date 2, see what does it come? POSIX, right? Means very clearly it is saying, if you just check the help, date and time class, okay? If I use question mark with any command, will it open? Yes, Herman. Yes, it will open. Otherwise you can write help. The other way, if you need help, you can write help and then I write POSIX CT. Okay, that will also give me same window. It will also take me to the same window. Okay. Okay, great, great. Can I? Did you write? What is the code in help section, sir? Code in help section. See there, it will give you lot of advanced details, right? We are not there. This is lots and lots of advanced details about POSIX, right? We are not going into that detail. Okay, you can definitely go through that. I'm not saying don't go through it, right? But it has lot of arguments that can be passed with POSIX. Okay, X, TZ. Okay, so it's a very vast. Even a single command POSIX is very vast. We are just learning basics, right? And so it gives you lot of details, right? Is that clear? Lakshmi, okay, right, okay. Jordan says, hmm, date 5, date 6, class of date 6. So Jordan, what is the issue? It changes to POSIX. Okay, fine. Even if the regular time date 6, it changes to yeah, it will. I think it will, right? It should. It changed. Why did I mention if suppose it time in date 2? Why? Because I want to convert it into date and time. Jordan, I want to convert it into date and time. So I've taken time. I want to convert it into a date and time variable. So I've taken time into date 2. Okay. If I don't mention the time, right? I am define. It will take 00 as time. I think. Just check. By default, it will take 00 as time. Okay, but not the exact time that I need, na? Are you getting this, Jordan? Right? No, no, no. Right. Don't assume that. Okay. Okay. Now, if I check as dot numeric, it will give you a number. As dot numeric with date 2, it gives you some number. These are the time, count of the time in seconds since 1/1/1970. Of course, at 00. Are you getting this? Did you get this? Since 1/1/1970, what are the seconds? If I use as dot numeric on a date time variable, it will give me that, right? And as I was talking about Lubri date, It's a wonderful package. Though we don't have time to cover it, I will give you the entire pack details of this package, date and time advance. Okay. See, it's a wonderful package and a very well, I would say, package that manages date, and it will really simplify your life in terms of dates, right? Otherwise, dates is very complicated thing, right? So you can, I will share this. I have all the content created, right? So I will share this with all of you. And to install the package, right? You may install the package. Let's install first package. I think till now we have not installed any package, right? We have not installed any package. Yes, right? So let's install this package. I want all of you to install this package. How do you install the package? Install dot packages. Notice when you write install dot, again, why am I getting this question? Where you share? Where will I share, Sachin? Tell me. Please think before you asking. Where will I share? I will share in the Google Drive only, na? And I have not shared it now. I've told you just now. I have not shared it. I will be sharing it in the Google Drive today. Okay? Okay. Install.packages. Right? Notice there are two commands installed. We don't want to know. I don't want to use installed. Use install.packages and then you write lubricate. Okay? Once you write that, there is no space, number of days and seconds. I think there is space. No, there is space. There is space. See, there is a space. Okay? Lakshmi, is that correct? Okay? Okay, you're saying output. Sorry, I could not get that. Lakshmi, let me read your comment once again. There is no space between the number of days and seconds in as dot numeric date 3. If I write as dot numeric date 3, why do you want space? These are number of seconds. These are the seconds starting 170. I mentioned it here, na? As dot numeric gives you the count of not this one. Here I mentioned it here. Where did I mention? In seconds. Okay. Can I proceed? Lakshmi, is that okay? Yeah. Santosh, you can't convert a number value to a date value. You can't do that. Okay. Okay. So we were installing date, date. Once you write this and run this command, notice a script will run in the console. Can you see a script running? Right? This is how a package is downloaded from our servers. Okay? And once it gets downloaded, it will get saved in your packages section. Now, if I want to check whether my package is saved or not, I go to packages and write here lubricate. Can you see? All of you can see lubricate in your packages. Type L if you can see L for lubricate. Type L if you can see lubricate in your date in your packages. Okay. Great. So I believe others have also got it, those who are not responding, right? Okay, great. Right? Great. So, okay, now coming to logical data type. Coming to logical data type, what is logical data type? True, false, right? True. What is the value of true? I told you yesterday. What is the value of true? 1. So if I multiply true into 5 or t multiply by 7, I will get the values. Okay. Similarly, false, right? Okay. Simple. This is simple, right? Assigning logical to variables. I can assign logical value to variables. I can assign a value true to k, right? And then I ask the value of k, it will come out to be true. If I ask the class of k, it will come logical. Okay? And similarly, is dot logical. You can check it the other way, is dot logical. And I've already shared this with you. Avoid using t and f as variable because t is taken as true and f is taken as false. Capital T and capital F. Okay? Okay. If suppose I assign the value of t, right? Assign a variable as t and I check the class of t, it comes out to be numeric, see, right? But later, at a later stage, it might get confused. R might get confused, so we will not do it. Okay? Okay? So I'm removing T and I'm also removing F. Remove RM. Remember we did RM yesterday? Remove. Checking equality and inequality. We did double equal to also. I think this we have done, right? Checking equality, checking inequality. We did logical operators yesterday, right? It is the same thing. Okay? Right now, I will share this file with all of you. It has some assignments to be done. 3 assignments. Okay? I would really appreciate if you can do these assignments. Okay? Just for practice. Okay? And I'll also share date and time. That is, of course, I'll share, right? Okay? Now moving to next part, vectors and factors. Remember, I told you there are some advanced data structures. Are we going to do anything? No, we are not going to do. I just showed you how to download a package. We will not be doing it. Dubridate will not be doing it. Okay. But we'll be doing many more packages. Of course, tomorrow we'll be downloading some more packages. Not today maybe, but tomorrow. Okay. Okay. Advanced data structures. Remember I told you there are some advanced data structures, vectors, arrays, list, factor, matrix, matrices, right? Of these, we will be doing vector and matrix. We will be doing vector. I'm unable to install package. What is the error you're getting? Angela, can you please copy and paste the assignment in the chat? I'll be sharing this now. Why do you want me to copy and paste? I'll do it. I'll do it. But I will be anyway sharing this file, okay? These are very simple assignments. Even if you do what we are doing in the class, even if you revise that, that will be good enough, okay? Okay. Only the same. Sir, I'm unable to install package. Vijendra and Rohit, what is the issue? What is the error you are getting? You have to mention that error, na? Then only. Okay, it says R tools. Okay, fine. Fine. Some of you may get this message of R tools, right? When am I going fast? Let me ask everyone because I think if I'm going really fast, then if you think I'm going fast, right? Let me tell you, we are still lagging behind a couple of hours, right? And the content we have to cover, I can go slow also. I'm okay going slow. Some of you say that I'm going fast, right? I am repeating also. Please understand, See, you have to understand, you also have to pick the pace by the day. I can go, do you, okay, tell me, do you want, yeah, yeah, see, whenever you ask me to slow down, to stop, I can do that. Okay, okay, but understand, do you want, now tell me, I want a vote on this. Do you want that I should be going at the same pace in the last sessions as I was going in the first session? Do you want that the pace should be same or it should be slightly modulated and increased? Tell me, which will be better? I'm not saying I will not let you skip anything, right? Of course, it will show how much you also have stepped up, right? Right? A little bit. I'm not saying I will go at a super fast pace and you all will be like just dragged. No, 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 not at all like that way, right? Okay, instead of saying, you can always tell me, I can modulate the speed, not an issue, but please understand, right now I am going very slow. Okay? Okay, no problem. Sachin, where are you? Tell me, where are you? Where, if you are just a couple of lines behind, right? I can wait, not an issue. Okay? Understand, this time is very valuable. We have to cover lots and lots of material. You, when we are done now, you'll just try to reflect and go back, right? You'll see how much we would have covered. We have covered in 42 hours, right? It's like completing a complete subject of some of your past classes. That much we have to cover. Okay, so please understand. Okay, yeah, let's not waste much more time. Okay, those who were getting error, there were two people who said they were getting errors while download installing package, right? Who were those? Who were those people? Those, Vijendra. Did you get this? Did you get it now or no? Still getting error? Ah, yeah, R tools. Yeah, yeah, R tools. We were at R tools. Yes. Okay. See, I just slipped it from my mind. Okay, R tools. Some of you might get this message of downloading R tools, right? These are some pre-installed packages which are there when R is installed, but sometimes these packages are not installed, right? For some of you, you might get this R tool message. Okay, whenever you get this R tool message, you will also have this, that message will also give you a link, right? Once you download in R tools, your things will be sorted. Is that clear? R tools thing, Sachin, you got it. You got the R tools, right? Done, right? So now you will not face that issue. Okay, Sachin GG, right? Okay, Vijendra, Sachin. After that, did you try down installing package? You were able to? Okay, great. Vijendra, can you also try? Just download. There are a couple of steps to be followed. Some packages, small packages will be, sorry, some there will be some drivers, I think, which need to be downloaded. Once they are downloaded, you will not get this error. Okay. Okay. Anyways, don't worry. We are right now not focusing on downloading package, right? But yeah, it will be good. You can install these R tools. You can drivers, right? So that tomorrow when we download some packages, you will not face that issue. Vijendra. Okay. Clear? Can I proceed? Right? So I was saying, I also mentioned some advanced data structures. Right now, what we have done is these are data types, right? Now we are going to learn data structures, right? In data structures, we'll be doing vectors, and I will be doing factors, matrix, and data frames. I will not be doing arrays and list, but I will be giving you, because arrays and list are will not be used much in machine learning or data science, right? No, so but I will give you the content for arrays and list, right? You can go through that. Okay. Also, list, I will cover them theoretically, right? I'll cover them theoretically, but we will not be writing codes around it. Okay. Clear? Clear to all of you? right? So let's start with vectors. Okay, what are vectors? Let's understand what are vectors. Vector, when you create a vector, first of all, vector is a container that holds multiple elements of the same data type. Okay, so vector is a container that holds, we all know what vectors are, especially people those who are coming from science background, they know what vector is, right? Right? It is a container that can hold multiple elements of the same data type. Most common vector modes are, so most modes here means the elements that it can hold, right? Most common elements that a vector can hold are character, logical, numeric, and integer. Right? I mean, all the basically all the variables, all the data types that we have done, vector can hold those data types. Okay, it is a one-dimensional array. Okay, vector is a one-dimensional array, and you can create vector with a small c. Can you see line number 8? Small c. Okay, I want you to run line number 8. Write and run. Line number 8, small c, and put, I have assigned it to capital X. Now, see, when you run, yeah, please do it. Don't worry. I'll wait. Right? Now this small c stands for combine. It is saying combine these elements and form a vector. Okay. Uh, Data same here mean, yeah, exactly. Yes, Jordan. Yes. But see, I think now, earlier this used to happen. Again, I think because as I said, it's an open source, it keeps on improving, right? So I think now R can create vector with multiple data types also. Okay. Okay, you can try that later. But yeah, I think now it can create a vector with multiple data types, but earlier it used to create it with the same data type. Okay, we can see that also. We'll once we will see that, right? Just give me a minute. Okay, capital C, Raju. Capital C is the issue. Raju, you have put this you have put your doubt in the uh, not in a private chat window. I would really appreciate put all your doubts in the public chat window, right? Don't feel inferior. You have the right to ask any doubt. Okay? Don't think, oh, I don't know, I am only the one who is asking doubt. Don't think it that way. Okay, Sachin, for you. Sachin, you have put a comma after 50. There should not be a comma after 50. Sachin, for you. Okay? Sachin, is that okay? Right? Okay, good. Can you tell the shortcut for multi-line comment? Multi-line comment, I don't know. I don't know the shortcut if there is a multi-line okay, what you can do if you want a multi-line comment, right? Let's say I've written something here, right? I select both of them and do Control C. I think it should work. No, it's not working. Sorry, Control Shift and C. No, it does not work. For multi-line, Control plus question mark. I'm not sure. I have not used it. Check Control plus question mark if it works. No, it's not working. Nutan, it's not working. Okay. You can check it for multi-line. I don't know. I think comments can be, you can convert a line into comment line by line, I think. Right? Okay. Lucky has a question. Sir, false, 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 false. So, Lucky, if I, okay. Now, remember, once you have assigned the value to x, yeah, Lucky, why is it saying false for you? I don't know. Did you run this line number 8, Lucky? right? And after that, did you run line number 10? I'm just asking the value of x. Just run that. Okay, you are, oh, okay. I missed. You are not putting a correct assignment operator. Check. Okay, start using shortcut, right? What is the shortcut for assignment operator? Lucky, do you remember? Start using shortcut, right? It will help you later on when you get into, I mean, when you get into the habit early, na, it will really help you. Alt and hyphen, okay? It will really help you. So that way, see, right now, what did you do? You just missed that hyphen, okay? That is why you're getting that answer, okay? Clear, Lucky? Is that clear? Okay, so make sure you use shortcuts wherever possible. I'm not going to make you remember all the shortcuts. Some which are important and can really help you ease your life. I'll only pick up those shortcuts. Rest depends on your practice. Okay, continue. Let's continue. Okay, okay, yeah. I was saying, when you created this vector, right? Did you see how a vector is saved in the global environment? Let me make you sensitize about that also, right? As an array. Now, how do you read this? Capital X, it has numeric data type. This in box bracket. Can you see this box bracket? 1 colon C5, right? 1 colon 5 in box bracket means there are 5 elements, 1 to 5 positions, correct, right? And then the positions. Then what the values in that position. Is that clear to all of you? How it is saved, right? Okay. Okay. Let's continue. All of you have created this X vector. And what is C stand for? C stand for combine. Okay. Right? Mode of vector X is numeric. Here, mode of vector X is numeric because all are numbers. So it has saved it in numeric. I can create an empty vector by this also. See, can you see logical? Now it becomes a logical vector. Logical 0. It becomes 0. 0 is a logical number. False, right? I can create an empty vector using just C, right? Null. If I don't put anything with C, it will create a null vector. Okay? Null means no value into it. Clear? You can try just one of them. Okay. Then creating an empty vector, empty character vector. See, line number 27. If I have to create an empty character vector, though I will never create it, understand, but these are just basics, so I'm just explaining it again. Okay, I will mention vector. First, I will mention the data type, and then I will mention length equal to. Notice, remember yesterday when I discussed assignment operators, some of you asked when do we use equal to. Remember that? When the R community prefers this assignment operator, right? When do we use equal to? I told you. If you are able to recall, within the brackets, when you have to assign any value, you use equal to. Notice length equal to 4. I am mentioning the value of. I am mentioning length, so I am using equal to within the brackets. Is that clear? Within the brackets, when you have to write any or assign any value, you will use equal to. Is that clear? Sorry. Yeah. So did you assign D? Did you create an empty vector D? Notice how it is created. 4 empty spaces, and it's a character variable. Okay. Okay. Another way you can create is line number 25. character 4. Similarly, I can create numeric 5. It will give me 5 zeros. Logical 4. It will initiate with false. Okay, clear? Now coming back to our x vector that we have created, right? X vector that I created. X multiplied by 5. What will happen? It will multiply all the elements by 5. Try this. Line number 39. Okay, yeah. In 29, 31, we are assigning value. No, we are not assigning any value. These are initiations. Okay. Okay. We are not assigning any value. Just initiation, blank. Okay. Okay. I want you to try line number 39 to 44. Mathematical operators applied to vector. Just check. Are you getting all of them? 39 to 44, and when you're done with 44, type 44 in the chat window. Okay, good, Sachin. Very good. Very good. Those who are doing it, very good. Okay, excellent. Okay, colon. Now, colon is a very interesting. Colon has a very interesting use. It really saves you from writing the series of numbers. 1 colon 20 will give me a sequence of 1 to 20, right? Or remember sequence, we did sequence yesterday? We had done sequence yesterday, right? So either I do 1 colon 1 comma 20 within sequence, or I do 1 colon 20. It's the same thing. Okay? Let's create a variable A and with a sequence of 220 and a skip value of 2. Sorry. Line number 52. Create a variable sequence. Now, if I call the value of A, okay, who will tell me? I told yesterday, what is this 1 in box bracket? In console, what is this 1 in box bracket? I discussed that yesterday. Not line number, it's the position. Okay, first position in the array, in the list. Okay, first position in the list. Okay, now if suppose who said line position? Sachin, see, if I write sequence and I write 200, right? See, can you see 1, 19, 37? Can you see these are the positions? Got it? Right? So these are positions. Okay. Okay. So line number 52 done. Have you created this A variable? Then you can just try line number 54, 55. Yeah, position starts with 1, Nutan. Yes, they don't start with 0 just as in Python. Okay, it starts with 1. Okay, just try creating these A, B, C, and then check the class. It's create a D variable. line number 62, wherein I'm moving from 10 to minus 9. Notice D variable. Okay, 10 to minus 9. I can move that. I can create a string. I can create a vector this way also, right? 10 to minus 9. Okay. Okay, Suman is saying, sir, can we access these values by referring to positions in R, or access these values by referring to positions? Positions means, of course, you can access, if suppose I have created this D variable and I want to access D later, I will just write D as the value. D is saved in the global environment, no? Okay, Suman, clear? I hope I'm able to answer your query, right? Okay. If I Okay, Lakshmi, you got your doubt clear? It's multidimensional. Yeah, yeah, we will be able to. Okay, got it. We will be doing that, Suman. We will be doing that. Yeah, yeah, we will be doing that. Just hold on. Okay, we will do that. Okay. So I've just started now. Okay. Let's create this x1 and x2 vector. I want you to create x1 and x2 line number 67 and 68. We are really, we really need to step up with speed a little bit. Not, I know we are all learners here, but a little bit. Please create 67 and 68, x1 and x2. I got it, Nutan. Yes, I've responded her, right? We will be doing that, how to access a position, okay? Okay, have you created x1 and x2? Now this is interesting, please understand. I can add two vectors if they have the same number of elements, x1 plus x2, y1. Did you try x1 plus y1? Line number 70. Yeah, sure, Rohit, I'll wait, no problem. Rohit, create x1 and y1, line number 67 and 68, and then try mathematical operators. Notice that here the length of the vectors is same. Very important. Understand, here the length of the vector is same. What is the length of the vector? 11, right? And once you're done with line till line number 78, just type 78 in the chat window. Okay, good. Very good. Okay, very good. So you are picking up, yeah? I'm really happy, right? So you have to stretch a little bit, get into that, right? We will stretch. I will make you stretch a little bit, right? Of course, not very much, but a little bit. And it's fun also, right? Stretching a little bit is fun, little bit by little bit, okay? Okay, length of vector x. Length. Length is the command with which you will get the number of elements in any vector. Remember our x vector? Length. Y is 55, giving 11th position. Count, Rushikesh, count 3, 4, 5, 10 elements are there in first row. So what is the position of 55? 11. So that is what it is mentioning. Okay. It mentions the position, not the line number. Okay. Don't confuse it with the line number. Okay. Now I want you to create A, B, and C vectors. Line number 87 to 89. Please do it. Done. Created ABC. Now, did you notice C is having how many elements? Who will tell C is having how many elements? What is the length of C? 3. If I add A plus B, right? How many elements are there in A? 10. How many elements are there in B? 2. Is the is 10 divided by 2? Is 10 completely divided by 2? Yes. So if 10 is completely divided by 2, right? What will happen? See, this is my A and this is my B, right? Now what will happen if I write A plus B? Notice what will happen. Just understand this. 1 will get added to 1, 2 will get added to 2, then again 1 will get added to 3, 2 will get added to 4, and this will go on till the last. Is that clear? If I do A plus B, what will happen? Is this clear? Right? Line number 91 is clear? Lakshmi, I am saying if I have 10 elements in A and I have 2 elements in B and I write A plus B, 1 will be added to 1, 2 will be added to second element, then again 1 will be added to the third element and 2 will be added to the fourth element, 1 will be added to the fifth element. So basically 1 will be added to all the odd elements and 2 will be added to all the even elements, right? But can this happen if I do A plus C? Can that happen? Can it add all the elements? No, right? But when we do A plus C, it will add them in the same order, right? But it will give me a what happened? Did I not create C? Created C. What's the issue? A plus C. Yeah, A plus C. Look at A plus C. 2 first will be added to first element, second will be added to second element, third will be added to third element, and this will go on. But towards the end, the last element will not be added, right? Because it is 10 is not divisible by 3, right? Are you getting it? Last two elements will not be added. Okay, and you get this message. Is it clear what is happening? Right? So the same way it will add C 3 times, but when fourth time it will only add the first element to the 10th element of A. Is that clear? Everyone? Is it clear to everyone? Okay, great. Right? So let's continue. A plus C we have done. Logical operators. Again we come to logical operators. Try A plus B. When I do A greater than B, it will come false, false. Each element will be compared and I will get the answers. False, false, true, true. So what? How is it done? A and let me write B, right? Again the same way. Comparison will happen the same way. 1 will be compared to 1. Second value will be compared to second value. This type of addition is not required. No, 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 no. This is all, see, this is base R. I am, again, see, understand, I will very explicitly give you a message that yes, these are the things that are required. Data frame onwards is what you will be required. Till data frame, what we are doing is basics. Okay? Basics means just getting hands on to the tool. Okay? Yeah, just for knowledge, very basics. Okay? Till data frame, till the time I am at data frame and factor, till factor. Factor is something we will be using it, and then data frame, of course. From data frame onwards is actually data science with R. Yes, you will be starting. Right now we are just building the base. Okay, clear? Did you try these operators? Logical operators, vectors, vectorization of character. Now let me give you this command. Line number 8. I am creating a Q vector which has character variables. So I'll, instead of you writing all this, I'll just share this command. Okay. Create a Q vector. Everything is same, just that I have character variable. Okay. I've already shared this. Start of the line shows the count of the elements, right? In box bracket, it shows the count of the elements. It can, okay, now this is also very interesting. Okay, any Bharat, any means no English word any. Any A greater than B means if any A greater than B, yes, there are some A's which are greater than B. All these are greater than B. Okay, clear? Any A, just English, take it as English any. Okay, okay. Now, see, can you see I can change the width? We all know, na? We can change the width just the way I'm doing it, right? So this position that is mentioned in box bracket, it can from vary from screen to screen depending on how much space is given when it is a long vector. Okay, so that position can be different when you are in different screen. Okay, getting it? So what I mean is, if suppose I create a sequence, let's say 1 to 100, right? I get this 1 and 20th. The split is from 20th, right? And if you do it, and suppose you have a small screen, small size of the screen on the left side, or the split is somewhere different, you might not get a split at 20. You might get it maybe 14, 15, depending on. So from, for you, maybe the 14th position starts in row 2. Okay, getting it? Am I clear? Okay. All of you have created, yeah, exactly. It depends on the width, right? All of you have created Q vector. Have you created Q vector? I did not create it. Let me also create it. Yes, yes, Herman, please keep putting questions. You don't have to ask me to ask question. Don't ask question. Oh, we have we have to take a break also. I forgot. Are we using C many times before the start of? We are using C many times before the start of. Yeah, with C, Herman. Yeah, with C, it creates a vector. Remember, I told you at the start. C, C stands for combine. This is how you create a vector. Okay, right? Okay, continue. Let's continue. I'll take 5 more minutes and then we'll take a break. Okay. 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 Now see, all of you have created Q, right? N char of Q, check. N char of Q will be applied to every element. Okay. Every element, and it is going to give you the count of characters. Okay. Okay. Now this is also important. Technically, if I create a variable S as 45, right? Line number 120, right? Technically, if I ask the value of S, remember, 1 is written again, 1 is box bracket 1, position is mentioned, right? So what I'm saying is, technically, every variable is a vector. If I, now this S is also a vector with only one element. Okay. S is also a vector with only one element. Clear? Is this clear? Anup says instead of C, can we use alpha in vector? Why? When C is the Anup, when C is the syntax, why will you use alpha? It's a reserve, yeah, it's a reserve word. Okay, okay. Are you saying here in line number 89, sequence when assigned to a variable would give you a vector? Yes, yes, Jordan, you're right. It will give you a vector. No, no, no. Vector and array are not same. See, we have different arrays are different data type. Vector and array are not same. Okay. Okay. Can I proceed quickly? Right. It is any where we were. We have to cover a lot of ground. Okay. Fine. We were here. Pulling elements. Yeah. We were discussing this. Yeah. Yeah. Only two. Okay. We'll take a break. Then we'll move to pulling elements. Right. Pulling the elements from vectors. Remember we were discussing this just now. Right? If I have to if I have to pull the fourth element, I will use it with a box bracket along with the variable name. Okay. So let's take a break here. Right? We'll take a break here and then today we will do factors and I'll try to touch data frame today. Okay. I'll try to touch data frame. Okay, let's take a break for 15 minutes. We are going to take a break. Yeah. Can you explain S? Elton, sorry, Raju, your comment is in the private chat window. Can you put it in the, can you please explain S? What is S? Uh, okay, this one, small s, line number 120. Okay, yeah, yeah, sure, sure. I can explain, of course, I can. I'm saying if you create earlier we were creating a single variable, right? Right? So this single variable is also technically a vector. I'm saying it is also a vector with only a single element. That's it. Clear? That is what I said. Okay? Okay, let's take a quick break here. We'll take a break and I'll open up the poll. Please do participate in the poll and let us know how did you do in terms of pace and delivery. I am opening the poll and we'll take a 17 minutes break only. Okay, not 20 minutes. We are really lagging behind. Okay, so the poll is open now. Please do participate in the poll. Let us know how did you do in terms of pace and delivery. And I am taking a break. I am putting a timer for 17 minutes. Okay, and timer for 17 minutes has started, and we'll quickly come back as per the timer, and we'll continue. Okay, great. Thank you so much. I am putting the timer, and there you go. Okay. Okay, hello everyone. Please give me a confirmation if I'm audible. And thank you so much for participating in the poll. Okay, great. So we will continue, right? Just a second. I'll just wait. Let the timer. Let the timer stop and then we continue. Okay, great. Okay, thank you so much everyone for your participation in the poll. Okay, great. So let's continue. Okay, so we were here, right? Okay, pulling elements from vectors. Remember, you were asking me also, how can we pull elements from a variable, right? So using this box bracket will help you pull the elements that you want, right? All of you have a vector, all of you have vector A in place, all of you have vector A, type A if you have vector A. Okay, now try line number 120, 130, 128 and 130. Now, if you want to pick up multiple elements, right? Random numbers, right? 1, 4, 10, or 1, 4, 6, right? I from A, I'm going to create a small vector inside it with C. Okay, within box bracket, I'll create another small vector C. Okay, but if I want the numbers that I want to pull are in continuity, means their positions are like from 2 to 5, then I can mention A 2 colon 5, line number 136. Clear? The index starts, right. The index starts with 1. The index starts with 1 in R. Okay? Yeah, they determine the position. You're right, Jordan. Oh, sorry, who asked it? Bharat. Bharat, you're right. Right. In the box bracket, these are positions 5 to 9. Just see, running and see for yourself. Okay? Clear? Bharat? Okay. After this, I want you to run line number 141 and create a sequence. Sorry. Create this vector Z. Here, even if I don't mention C, right? Then also it will create the same vector. See, if I do sequence 223, it will also give me same answer. Okay, so I don't I may not write C here. Okay, clear? Line number 40, 141 and 143 will give me same result. Okay, now naming the vector. If suppose I have to name the vector, right? I'm saying C is, you may not use C. That is what I'm saying. So you can remove. I've used it, but you may not use it. Okay, that's just an additional argument I put. You need not do it. Okay, it's redundant, you can say. Okay, is that okay, Pawan? Okay, next, naming the vector. I can name, put the name to the vectors right? I can put a name with equal to sign in the brackets. Okay, 1 equal to A, 2 equal to B, 3 equal to C. I can do this way also, create a vector this way also. When it's not a sequence, we will need C. Yes, yes. Nutan, you're right. Right. You will need C. So, but yeah, need not, of course, when it is not a sequence, you will need C. Okay. Okay. Now you can name the vectors this way. Okay. Now I want you to try line number 151 in which you create a vector U, right? And then line number 155, you use names, right? You put them to names of U. Okay. And notice names, sorry, names. You use names function to assign the values of U. Okay. Naming the vector, did it create a table or no, 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 not at all table. It did not create a table. Okay. It is just naming it. No, it did not create a table. Raju, what is the issue? Why are you not scroll to left? What do you want me to scroll? Scroll. Okay, fine, fine. Ah, got it, got it. Sorry. This window you are saying, right? The first quadrant, right? Yeah, yeah. Got it now? Okay. Now, line number 147. Okay. Arup, quickly. I've used names. See, how can we use names? In case you want to name any vector, right? You may not want to um, write the value of vector again and again, but you want to use name. Okay. What is one and? Wherever I use and, Arup, and okay, one and a. One is a vector element. A is the name given to that element. Okay. Okay. Here notice name is a function here. It is assigning names to you. Okay. Names is a function here. Clear? Arup, function 1 to 20 assign. We will do functions, Gayatri. Just hold on, right? We will do functions. Okay. So just hold on functions. Okay. How to retrieve those names again? Retrieving is using this box bracket. Retrieving can be done using box bracket. Okay. We'll be doing lot of retrieving when we do data frame. So let's quickly push till data frame, right? Please understand. We have to, right? We'll be doing lot of retrieving. Okay. So don't worry. Line number 147. Okay. Here, yeah. Arup, what was your question? What is one? And I just mentioned, I just answered your one. Okay, one here. Here A is my, one is the name and A is the vector element. Okay. See, one is the name of the vector element and A is the vector element. Clear? Arup, I was answering your query. Arup, is that clear? When you write it, when you run it, you get to know, na, see, 1A. How do you call when you assign it to some, let me, if I assign this to CH, right? Now I can do CH2. Get got it, Arup? Okay, fine. Okay, now I want you to create this vector of top cities. I'm sharing this and name it W. Create these vectors of the top city and I name it W, small w. Now you can extend the vector also, right? See, in I've shared code for line number 164 and 65, right? So that you don't have to write all the cities, right? Create this vector. After that, W2, I can extend, right? Adding more cities, I can extend. And notice how I have created this vector. I've written W as the first element, which is already an existing vector, and then I have added some cities. So W2 is a, oh, I did not run W. Now W2 includes all the new cities as well as old cities. Clear? Is this clear to all of you? Okay. Now moving to length. Length of U. Length will give you the length of or the count of elements in the vector. Okay. Try length, then class of U, class of WT, W2. Structure, another very interesting and a very important command. Structure. Structure, let's keep structure away right now, right? We will do structure when we'll do, uh, just don't do str right now, okay? We'll do structure when we do data frame, okay? There it will make much more sense, okay? So leave structure for now, okay? Okay, coming to factor variables, right? I told you another very important data type, factors. We have done vectors, coming to factors now, right? And we'll start data frame today. Okay, factors. Let's understand what factors are. In the first session, I told you categorical and numeric variables. Do you remember categorical variables? Who will tell me what are categorical variables? What are categorical variables? Who will tell me? Classes, right? Categories. Gender is an example of categorical, right? Basically non continuous, right? Categorical. Classes, right? Clear? In R we call them factor, and there are two types of character variables. Remember, two types of categorical variables, or two types of right? Categorical, nominal, and ordinal. Remember both of them, right? So category, nominal and ordinal variables in R are called factors. Clear? Factors are crucial in R because they determine how data is analyzed and presented visually, right? So let's create a vector status, line number 184. Let's create this vector and I want you to create this vector as is, the way I have created. Poor, improved, excellent, and again poor. Create line number 184. Yeah, poor is two times. Poor is two times. First, create the vector as it is. Name it as status. Now, when you check the class of this status, it comes out to be character. Once you create it, check the class, line number 186, comes out to be right. Yeah, I have already scrolled to the extreme left. Already there. Raju, I'm already there. Okay. Okay, check the class. What is the class of status? What is the class of status? character, right? Right now, I can convert this into a factor variable using the command factor. Using this factor command, I can convert status into a character variable, line number 188, and I will mention ordered equal to true, means put them in a order. Okay, this is in some order. Okay, it means it will be a ordered variable, ordered categorical variable. Okay, now after this, after you run line number 188, run line number 190. Can you see the difference in the output when you run line number 190? Those who have done till 190 and observe the output, type 190 in the chat window. Did you observe the output, Sachin? Others also, once let them write and write. What extra does it get? What extra it get? Sachin, I was asking Sachin GG, right? Levels. Let others also write. We'll wait, right? Once you're done till 190, type 190. Santosh, did you observe the output? Levels. It is having some levels, right? All those who have done. Yeah, I'm coming to that, Jordan. I'm coming to that. Coming to that. Just hold on, right? It means, see, I said it is a ordered variable. I've mentioned ordered equal to true, right? It means it will create some order. It will create a ordered categorical variable. But did I mention the logic for the order? Did I mention the logic for the order? No. So it is going to take them as alphabetical. Automatically, it is alphabetical. Excellent, improve, and poor, you will notice it is alphabetical order. Is that clear? Why these levels are in what, with what logic these levels have been created, right? Of course, not repeating. Yeah. No, no, no. It is repeating. Poor is repeating. See, levels will not repeat, but data is poor is repeating. Yeah, levels it will not repeat. Of course, it will not repeat the levels. It will just give me the levels. In levels, it will give me only the unique values, na? Okay. Sachin is having Sachin unexpected comma in status. Sachin, you have just mentioned poor in status. I told you to mention poor, excellent, and also after poor you are putting a comma. Also, your C is missing. Lot of errors in that. Line number 184, Sachin. Right, line number 184. Okay, I'll share line number 184. Okay. Now, if I write ordered equal to false, try ordered equal to false and see the output. Can you see the difference when you write ordered equal to false? What is the difference? Can you tell me what is the difference? Who will tell me the difference? When you put ordered equal to true and ordered equal to false, what is the difference? Greater than is not, it is only mentioning the levels, it is not putting them in order, right? Great means order, right? It is just mentioning the levels, not giving you the orders. Clear? Got it, all of you? Meaning of order. Okay, Jordan, I just mentioned when you put ordered equal to true. Okay, let me write it here also. Convert that is greater than, less than. Alphabetically, excellent is less than improve, and alphabetically, okay, got it, right? So let me put it. Give you the levels in alphabetical order. Okay? Clear everyone? Ordered equal to false is clear? Okay. Also, I would want you to check the class of both. See, class of both status and status 3. Can you see the difference? In the first case, it is saying it is ordered factor, and in the second case, it is saying only factor. Do you see the difference? Yeah, you can do. You can, now we are going to see how do you specify the order. Okay, Nisha, just hold on. Okay, we'll see how do we specify the order, right? If you want the order of your choice, how do we do that? Okay. Yes, right, Santosh. Only true is putting it in alphabetical order. False does not put, of course, Santosh, right? Object status 3 not found because you have not run that line number 193. You have only written it, not run it, Khushbu. Okay? Okay, let's continue. Now, as I mentioned, I've just that this statement encodes vector and associate values automatically, alphabetically, right? Hence, excellent is first. This is just the explanation which I have just explained, right? Now, you can customize. If suppose I have to customize the order, I will mention status, order, and levels. Can you see levels in line number 208? Levels. And then I mention the levels in the order I want. See, I want poor to be first, improve to be next, and excellent. That is the logical order, right? If these are gradings or rankings, poor comes first, then improve, then excellent. Yes or no? Yeah. Good. I can see you're busy writing codes. Very good. That will help you only, right? Good. Line number 207 and 208. I am mentioning the orders with the with with the command levels inside the bracket, inside the factor command. I am mentioning the levels, and I will mention the levels in the order I want. Okay, poor, improved, and excellent. Clear? Now, when you run, name it as status 2, right? And when you run status 2, can you see the levels now? Now, the levels are as per what you want, customized. Got it? Customized, right? Okay. Generating factor levels. Now, GL command generates the factors by specifying the pattern of their levels, where 3 is the number of factors you want to create, 5 is the repetition. Okay, basically 4, I should say. 4 is the number of levels you want, and 5 is the repetition, right? So when I create GL, when I write GL 4 5, see what will happen. It is going to repeat New Delhi 1 2 3 4 5 5 times. All these, I it will repeat 5 times, and there are 4 levels. 4 levels are there: New Delhi, Pune, Jaipur, Mumbai. Each of them it repeats 5 times. So this can be generating factor levels. GL command is GL. Though you will never use it, I'll tell you. Right? I'm telling you, you will never use it. But yeah, since we are just doing some basics, You can write this 216. I'll share this command also so that we don't waste much time on this. Okay, what is function of 4? It is just mentioning that these are the 4 levels. It is just saying create 4 levels. Okay, and for each level make 5 repetition, and then I'm mentioning the labels for those levels, right? Okay. Okay, class we have checked. Dealing with missing data, NA and null. See, this is also important. So I can't. NA. NA means, what do you mean by NA? NA means missing data, not available. Null means, yeah, they must be equal. Yes, Nutan, right? Otherwise you might get an error, right? Okay. Null means, yeah, they should be equal. Right. Okay. Null means absence of data, right? Means nothing is there. Null means you can take it as zero, like, right? So let's create a vector small z with two NAs, right? Let's create a vector small z with two NAs. I've shared the uh, I shared the command. Okay, two NAs, and let's check, is NA there in Z? Is dot NA in Z? You'll tell me what should be the answer. Is dot NA Z without running it? Is dot NA true, right? Sorry, false. Is dot NA in Z? Is there NA? False. Why is it giving false? Wait. Should give true. Okay. Is dot NA will check each and every, right? It will check each and every element and tell whether it is true or false, right? Got it? Now create another variable z1 which I'm sharing with you with two nulls. Okay? Create another variable z1 with two null values. And when you call, null means absence of any data, right? When I ask the value of z1, notice null are removed from those. Okay? I don't get nulls written when I ask the value. Okay? Similarly, if there is a z2 which is only null, I will get null. Now, is null there in z2? Answer will be true. Of course, there is null in z2 only, right? Clear? NA and null a little bit idea on NA and null. Still generating all false. Can you just, it should not generate false. Did you write the same? Did you write NA the same way? Did you write 231 the same way, Angela? Just check. If you have written it, can you share it with me? Can you share it with me? Copy and paste. NA Z123 NA 4567 NA. Right. So run it, and then once run it again. Is dot NA Z should give you this result. False, true, false, true. Are you not getting the same? Still all false. All false. That's strange. Okay. I'll just check, and yeah, that's okay. That's okay. Capital Z. You are putting capital Z. See, is dot na, you are putting capital Z. Now, by now you should be sensitized about the cases. Okay, no issues, no issues. Why the result of is dot null not like is dot na? See, is dot null is applying. It's the same thing. Who was this? Vijendra. Vijendra, it's the same way. Just that I have only one null na in Z2, so I'll get only one true. I only have one null. Understand it? Okay, right? Okay, let's continue. Some more functions. Now from here things will get more interesting for all of you. Mean. All of you have A. We have created capital A na. Just see capital A, remember? Just call capital A. You have count from 1 to 10. Mean, sum, median and chart. Try these four. Yeah, mean. Small. All these are small. Mean, sum, median and nchar. Nchar means number of count in the characters, right? Okay, some of the other functions we are going to do now. We'll create functions. Okay, we'll do functions later. I have a separate. Okay, we'll do functions here only. Okay. Then we do logical operators, conditional statement, data frame. I don't think we'll be doing data frame. Okay, fine. Logical operators and condition. I think functions are here. Yeah, here I have functions. Wait. Loops, switch, condition statement. Okay, fine. So functions, right? Everyone has done these. Can we start with functions? Built-in and user-defined. So sometimes you have to perform some perform. You have to perform a function that you want to define it, right? Right. So means it is a combination of different operators. Let's say it is a combination of different operators that you want to apply on all, right? That way, in that case, you can create a function which is using the command function. Okay, I can create my customized function. These are built in. Okay, some built-in functions we have seen sequence, mean, max we have not seen, but you can definitely try max, sum, phase. These are all built-in functions, right? Which are there in base R. But under define function, I can customize, can create using the command function. I can create the customized function using command function. Let's create this function, right? And line number 265, 266, and 267. I'm saying create a function A, and then I define function A with a curly braces. And in that I say for I equal to 1 till A, print I. Okay, means this function A. See, I am creating a function A. Understand it? Then you write it. Okay, I am creating a function for A, right? Okay, and then in curly braces I define that function. And what is that function? For I equal to 1 colon A, 1 to A. A is a variable here. Okay, print I, and then I close the curly braces. Okay, right? Now this is a way you write function. When you write function, you start curly braces, and in that you define the function. Okay, now I could have written this way also, but for indenting, you know what is indenting, right? I could have written the function this way also. This is also correct. It is not wrong. Not mandatory. I'm saying, I'm telling you the same thing. I can do it this way, but indenting really helps me understand it well, na? So I have indented it. Okay, okay, clear? I want you to create this FCN function, function A, which is which is printing the value from 1 to the value of a, right? Okay, now then you run that function 10 in line number 270. You run that function for the value of 10, where you put a equal to 10. So what will it do? It will print 1 till 10. Just try this function. Is it printing the value? Is it printing 1 to 10 for all of you? Yes? Okay, good. Now, let's create one more function, line number 272, function B, in which I am saying C is equal to I square, right? I am defining C and I am asking this function to print the value of C. And then I run that function for the value of 20, line number 279. So fine, that's also fine. It will give you square only, na? It's working, you saying, right? So that is also fine. That's okay. It is square only, na? Right? So that's okay. Not an issue. You can try. Okay. How many of you done till line 2829 279? Type 279. Jordan, I'm checking that. Jordan, there function a for I in 1 to a print I. So are you getting an error or you're not getting output? Output you will get when you run 270 FCN 10. Okay, you will get output when you run 270. Could not find FCN, so you have not run 265 to 268. Could not find FCN. See, it is saying it did not find FCN. So you run 265 to 268 first, then that function will be saved in the memory, and then you run 270. But you said you are getting that error that could not find FCN. Okay. Yeah, yeah, don't worry. Right? It is, I think you're just missing something. Don't worry. Okay? Okay. Okay, fine. Sequence done till 279. All of you? Okay? Santosh, what is the issue? I variable value. Yeah, yeah, right. It's a variable. It's a iterative value. Yes, right. Variable. Right? Okay. Now I can also insert values in A with NA. Right? Suppose I want to insert a NA in between A. Right? See. So fourth and sixth position this way, line number 289. Okay, yes, let me take the doubts. Arush, function B for I. One B numerical expression 10 has elements. I in 1 to B, C is I square, print C, fine. Warning, in 1 to B numerical expression has 10 elements, only the first is used. Okay, resolved? Okay, fine. Okay, great. Let's continue quickly. We have to start with data frame today. Quickly. Just try inserting. Did you insert NAs in A? How many of you could insert NAs in A? Then Y is similar, right? Line number 2, 90, 91, they are same. So don't worry about it. Okay, fine. Now, okay. Now, okay, I'll give you the Y commands. 293 and 294 I have given you. Okay, you can quickly run it. Now, when you calculate the mean of Y after you run 293 and 294, 291, 293 and 294. Okay, after you run this, 291 Y, right? And you calculate mean of Y. See what you get. You get a mean of Y not found. Or object Y not found. Sorry, I have not run it. My fault. Okay, let me run Y. Okay. Can you see mean of Y is coming to be NA? Yes, mean of Y is coming NA. Yes, right? Mean of Y is coming NA. Can you tell me why is it coming NA? Because there are NAs in the not available values. Can you calculate a mean if there are some values not available? Exactly. So you can't calculate the mean, na? Right? So with mean, to calculate the mean of Y, if I want the mean only of the values that are available, I put NA dot RM equal to true. Means remove the NAs and then calculate the mean. Line number 296. NA dot RM equal to true. Check after that, do you get a mean? NA dot RM equal to true. How many of you tried NA dot RM equal to true? Type 297. If you tried NA dot RM equal to true, type 297. Line number 297. Okay, good. We'll wait for more confirmation, Sachin. Khushbu, good. Kiran has done. Very good. Very good. Good. Right? So that's vectors and factors. Now, logical operators. Right? We are going to see some logical operators and combinations, right? And operator and or operator. We are going to see and operator. Okay, what does and do? It combines both elements. And just combines, and or gives you an option to select, right? Right or no? Right? And combines two elements, right? So when I write true, when I have a result true and true, it will give me true. Now you have to just remember this, right? Exactly, right. Now, means both or means no, no, no. NA means both. Oh, sorry, and means both. Okay, combines them. Okay. Now, when you have when I pass two arguments and their answer is true with the and, I pass two arguments with the and, right? True and true will give me true. True and false will give me false. False and true will give me false, and false will give me false. Okay, and notice and. If I am combining two arguments with the and both of them are true, only then the answer will be true. Otherwise, for all the three cases, it will be false. Is that clear? Right? Okay, let's try. Let's assign a value to x and run line number 14. Assign a value 12 to x and then run line number 14. See what answer comes in. X greater than 5, true. X less than 15, true. So answer comes true. Once line number 14 is clear to you, type 14 in the chat window. Of course, after doing it, I'm waiting. Okay. I have value 12 to x, right? And the first argument in line number 14 says 12 greater than 5. So that's true. And 12 less than 15, the second argument, that is also true. So true and true will give me true. Is this clear? You can, those who have done, you can try line number 16 and 18 also. Jordan, you are getting that plus? Yeah, Jordan, just press escape. Press escape. Keep the cursor in the console and press escape. That plus comes in when multiple, right, lines are run, so that plus, it plus acts as a continuity, right? Press escape, it will be done. Okay. Yeah. That's why. So just press escape. It will be, you will do away with it. Okay. Line number 18 done. Sorted. Okay, great. Line number 18 is done. Very good. Did you get the logic of line number 18? Why did we get false? Okay, great. Now OR operator. The rules for OR operator. True if at least one is true. Logic here is true will come when at least one of them is true. So true and true or true will be true. True or false will be true. False or true will also be true. Only false and false will be false. Okay? Try OR now. Line number 30 to 34. Try 30 to 34. And when you're done till 34, type 34 in the chat window. Of course, after seeing the results and whether you're getting the right result, check that. Thirty-four. How many of you have done 34? Very good. So you are picking up. I can see all of you are picking up. So don't underestimate yourself that you will remain slow only. Okay. All of you are picking up. Very good. Right? Not. Not is, we all know this exclamation mark is not. Right? Negation. Negates the logical value when it is used with. So not true means false. Not false means true. Vijendra, whenever you are getting an error, paste either the error and also the line in which you are getting error. Okay? Then only I'll get to know, I will be able to help you only then when I know what you have written. Those who are doing it, why are you getting an error? You are not getting error. Okay, you are getting x less than 5 and x greater than. See it, you are Just a second. X, capital X. You are using capital X. Check. And capital Y. I'm by now you should get sensitized about these on your own. Capital X and capital Y is what? Okay, negation. Okay, coming to line number 44 and 45. Let's assign a value 17 to X, line number 44, and not line number 45. Vijendra, did you get it? You have defined capital X earlier. Okay. Khushbu, is it correct? Line number 45, did you get it? Got it, Vijendra? Okay, good. Okay, great. Khushbu, you can proceed further. Line number 47, 49. Try 47, 49. I don't think we'll be touching. We are on day 4 tomorrow, right? Okay, we have to do data frame and importing. Fine. Okay, we'll see. Fine. Quickly. Okay. Did you see this line number 49? For logical operators, 0 is considered as false and non-zero numbers are taken as true. Okay. So when you are applying logical operators, right? Right? 0 is considered as false and all the non-zero numbers are considered as true. Line number 49. Okay, can you see the answer? Line number 49. How many of you are on line number 49? Just type 49. Those who are there on line number 49. Okay, concentrate there. See, 4 will be considered as true. All the non-zero values will be considered as true. Okay, even -1 will be considered as true. Only 0 will be considered as 0 or as false. Okay, and when I do a not, it will give me reverse. False, false, true. Did you get it? Line number 49. Yes? Okay. Then line number 54 and 55. I'll give you these so that you don't have to write it. 54 and 55. Create variable x1 and y1. Not x1 and not y1. Make sense? Line number 57 and 59. Does it make sense? How many of you could do line till line number 59? Just type 59 when you're done. Oh, very good. We'll wait for some more confirmations. Okay, very good. So, good, good. 59, you got it, right? Now, till now, we were doing a single and a single OR, right? We can also, we can use double and double OR logical operators. What does this mean? The main difference between using single and double is majorly in vectors. Whenever we use and OR with vectors, single and single OR operates on all elements of vectors, right? When I use single and single OR, right, like this one. Let's try line number 71. I want you to try line number 71. When you apply AND with two vectors, single AND, true and true will be, what is true and true? True, right? What is false and false? False and false. False and false is false, right? And true and false, what is true and false? Again, it is false, right? So when you apply a logical operator on a vector, how it will apply? It will apply this way. See, true and true, false and false, and true and false. Okay, clear? And it will give me the final result. Line number 71, how many of you got line number 71? Type 71. Okay, very good. Okay, now what happens when we write double and? Single and will apply the logical operators on all the vectors, all the elements of vectors. But double and or double or examine only the first element of the operands. Double and, when I use double and, it will only apply it on first element and give me the answer. That's it. It will not apply on others. Try 73 and see the answer. True and true. Got it? Can you quickly try 76 and 78, all of you? 73 and 70, 76 and 78. Quickly. Arush, quickly type. I'll check. True, false, true, true, false. What is this colon at the end in this? Arush is getting an error. True, false, false. True, false, true, false. Hmm. Warning message you are getting this and this. Length of this. Okay, why is the length different? It is saying logical one in this is false of x is equal to rho. Same error. Some of you are getting the error. Okay, erase it. Write it again. Just delete it and write it again. I don't see any reason for the error. Double and is there. C. I don't see any reason for error. So just write it again and run. How many of you got 78 till 78? All those who were getting error in 73. Okay, if it is warning, then it is okay. But is are you getting the answer? I don't know, but why this warning should also not come. Then leave it. Then it's okay. If you are getting the answer, then it's okay. Fine. Okay. Okay. Great. Okay. Okay. Assignment operators. We have seen assignment operators. It you can also do a right assignment also, right? You can just go through right assignment on your own, right? It's very simple. Till now we were doing left assignment, right? Okay, this, can you see this line number 86? Just check line number 86 on the screen. Double arrow. Can you see this double arrow? All of you can see line number 86. Even this can be used as an assignment operator. Okay. Then left and right are very similar logical that you can make a right assignment also. Okay. So it's all, I mean, you can just go through it on your own. Very simple. Okay. Conditional statement, if else. Let's start with conditional statements. Or do you want to start this conditional tomorrow? No, let's do it, right? Let's complete this conditional. Well, no, 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 no. Let's do it because tomorrow I really want to start with data frame. I don't want to spend time on anything. We are lagging a bit. Okay. Conditional statements. Let's start because see the thing is this conditional statement is not much. Very less you will not be using conditional statement at all. Okay. Can you do this? I am sharing this. Okay. Let's do this. I'll 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 take a pause. Okay, we still have 5 minutes now. Yes, we'll do it, right? Haman will do it in 5 minutes. Okay. Okay. Also, I would want see. I will complete one or two conditional statements, right? And these are not much used in data science. Okay. In data science, where you are not using much of conditional statements. Okay. So I'll complete as much as I can, and one or two conditional statements are left. You can go through it on your own. Clear? Because tomorrow I'll start with data frame immediately. And data frame is where actually your data science work starts. Is that clear to all of you? Can you can you will you promise you'll complete whatever is left, especially in this? Otherwise, I will. And of course, if you have doubt, we can cover the doubts. Okay. If you have any doubt relating to anything, we'll cover that tomorrow. Okay. So let's start with conditional statement. If else. If else, all of you must be knowing that if else is a conditional, right? If this condition, then do this. If this is a condition, then do this, right? So if else is the first conditional statement we'll do, right? Let's assign B a value of 5, capital V, and I say if B is greater than 10, yeah, I can have. I'm saying now. I will. If you have any query, I'll take it up tomorrow. Okay. Let's. We still have time. We still have 3-4 minutes. Let's do it. Okay. Okay. If value of B is greater than 10, then print more. Else print less. Notice each of the command in if and else. I'm putting it in curly braces. Can you see curly braces? Print more. Else again, else I write else and then again put another command in the curly braces. This is how you write conditional statement. Is this clear? Syntax is clear. Condition, first thing, if the condition will be in curve brackets. So what is my condition? B is greater than 10, right? Then I use curly braces for arguments. So both the arguments. When there is another command in the earlier command, right? So basically this is one argument and this is another argument. I'll put them in curly braces. Is this clear? Please write if else. First assign the value 5 to B, right? And then I say if B is greater than 10, print more, else print less. And tell me what is the answer once you write this. Once you do this conditional statement, what is the answer? Less. Very good. How many of you got less? Type less. Or you can type, okay, less. Type less. Oh, very good. All of you got it. Okay. Right? Okay. Let's try one more. If B is greater than 18, print adult, else print minor. So what will be the answer you get here? Okay. Very good. Okay, I can also write if else in another way. If else, line number 129. I join if else. If else becomes my command. I write if else b greater than 18. Then the first argument is taken as when the condition is met, and the second argument is taken as when the condition is not met. Okay, so this is another way of writing if else. Okay, line number 121. Okay, then 23 to 30 is just some other examples. You can try them. If else is this is a if else only. I'm coming to that. I'm coming to that. When you have multiple conditions, if then else, then you write if then else, right? We have that. Okay. Okay. Then there is one called switch. Works very similar to if else. Cannot make nested. You cannot make nested with switch. Yeah, right. You cannot make a nested loop with switch. Switch will only either this or that. Okay. Let's put name equal to John. Let's write line number 137, name equal to John, and you write switch, and you write switch command, and I say John. Yes, only two. Right, you're right. Switch only two. When there are only two conditions, you can write switch. Okay. Again, as I said, these will you will hardly use them, hardly. But yeah, since we have this in curriculum, so I'm taking it up. Okay. Switch. Did you try switch? Yeah, yeah. It's good to know. I'm saying that it's good to know. How many of you could write switch type 140 in the chat window? 140. Very good. Great. Right. So what we'll do is nested statement will do if now you were asking this. Who was asking this? Multiple conditions. Yeah, Nutan you, right? So if then else, right? If else, not then, if else. Now nested statement. Line number 144 to 153. Try this. This is nested. Now what is this doing? If your number is positive, it will give positive number as response. If the value of x is negative, it will give negative number. Else it will print 0. Right? 153. When you're done, type 153. If I write the value 0 for x, and it will give 0. Right? If I write the value of else as a x as a negative number, it will give me the answer negative number. Okay. 153. When you're done with 153, type 153 in the chat window, and then we will stop. Right? We'll pause here because I know people have to go to office. We are just left with loop, only one. Right? So I want you to try loop 155 onwards. I want you to try. I'm sharing this in the Google Drive. Okay? Clear? And tomorrow we will start with data frames, and yes, data frames. Then we will do matrices, will not do arrays. I am uploading it right away in front of you, Bharat. Just hold on. Can someone quickly share the Google Drive link? I'll do it right away so that I also don't forget. Someone share the Google Drive link for me. Can you please share the Google Drive link? Thank you, Nutan. I will do it right away so that I don't. Yesterday I did not share that, Khushbu. I'll share it right now. Okay, I am sharing this complete second session module, some of which we will be doing it tomorrow. But will you promise me that tomorrow when we do it, you are not going to just open that sheet and run it. You have to write the commands. Is that okay? Is that a promise? Will you promise me that thing? Small thing? Okay? Yeah, yeah, practice is needed, I'm telling you. But yeah, 1 or 2 months of practice with R will make your life very comfortable. Okay? So I've put all these. We will be doing data frames tomorrow and arrays, no, sorry, matrices, and then we will be moving to importing data set tomorrow. Okay? This is very important. And from tomorrow onwards, actually, you will be doing things that you are expected to do in data science. Okay? Till today, it was just building the base. Okay? Thank you so much, and I'll see you tomorrow. Hopefully, you have enjoyed the session, and I know there's a lot of learning, so don't worry. Just keep practicing. You will definitely you will get a grip on it. Okay? Keep practicing. Here's the link for the Google Drive. Okay? Okay, goodbye. Take care. Assignment is already there. Raju. Assignment is there in variables, I think. Okay?